Ever had that eerie feeling where your skin tingles as you realize you're not alone on a deserted street? Our first story revolves around that very sensation. Imagine you're walking home late at night. The air is crisp, the moon is hiding behind the clouds, and the only sound you hear is the echo of your own footsteps. Suddenly, you notice a silhouette in the distance. Hard to make out at first, but as you get closer, you see a man. But this is no ordinary man. He's dancing on the sidewalk, like he's at the world's weirdest silent disco, and he's wearing a grin that could give the Cheshire Cat a run for his money. This man's movements are erratic, unpredictable, and just plain strange. It's as if he's doing the Macarena while being tickled by invisible feathers. And the most unsettling part? His eyes. They're fixed on you, never wavering, never blinking. It's as if he's trying to win a staring contest that you didn't agree to participate in. So you quicken your pace, but this smiling man, he's got some moves. He mirrors every step you take, every stride, every quickened heartbeat. It feels like you're in some twisted version of Simon Says, except Simon is a creepy, grinning man, and he's not saying anything, just smiling. You're terrified, of course. Who wouldn't be? But you managed to lose him eventually. Maybe he got tired of the dance-off, or perhaps he found another late-night pedestrian to serenade with his unsettling jig. But even though he's gone, his image lingers. That wide, eerie grin haunts you, like a bad tune stuck on repeat in your head. And so, our Reddit user walks away with a tale to tell. A story of a late-night encounter with a dancing, smiling man. It's enough to make you rethink your nightly strolls, right? Maybe invest in a treadmill or an indoor bike instead. Now that's what I call a dance-off you don't want to win. Now imagine finding your dream home, only to realize it comes with its very own stalker. Welcome to the story of The Watcher. In the quiet town of Westfield, New Jersey, a family finds their dream home. It's picturesque, spacious, and brimming with potential. The perfect place to raise their children. But as they settle in, they find out it's not just them enjoying their new abode. Soon after moving in, they start receiving anonymous letters, each one more unnerving than the last, from someone who calls themselves The Watcher. The Watcher, it seems, has a keen interest in the family's daily activities, detailing intimate information that would make even the most seasoned reality TV producer blush. The family's children, their names, their routines, nothing escapes the Watcher's vigilant gaze. The letters keep coming, each one laced with an undercurrent of menace. The Watcher, in their twisted sense of duty, advises the family to watch better. The family, understandably, is unsettled. It's one thing to have a nosy neighbor, but quite another to have an unseen observer documenting your every move. At this point, you might be thinking, okay, this Watcher sounds like an overzealous fan of Big Brother. Well, you're not entirely wrong. The Watcher seems to enjoy the thrill of observation, akin to a reality TV aficionado. But this isn't a harmless fascination. This is a family's life, their privacy, their sanctity, all violated by an unknown entity. Despite investigations and attempts to unmask the Watcher, the identity of this voyeur remains a mystery. The family continues to live under the shadow of the Watcher, their dream home now a haunted house. Not by ghosts, but by the all-too-real presence of a relentless stalker. You see, the thing about fear is, it doesn't always come from the supernatural or the unknown. Sometimes it's the reality of being watched, of having your privacy invaded, that can be the most terrifying. Because how can you fight against something or someone you can't see? In the face of this disturbing reality, the family is left with two choices: to stand their ground or to flee. But even if they choose to leave, how can they be sure the Watcher won't follow? After all, they've proven to be quite dedicated to their role. This tale serves as a chilling reminder that horror isn't always about ghouls or haunted dolls. Sometimes it's about the invasion of privacy, the feeling of being watched, of not being safe even in your own home. So remember folks, always read the fine print before buying a house. You never know if there's a watcher clause in there. For our final spine-chilling tale, we travel to the icy slopes of the Ural Mountains. Back in the winter of 1959, 9 seasoned Russian hikers embarked on an expedition led by Igor Dyatlov. Their destination? The harsh, unforgiving terrain of the Ural Mountains, a journey not for the faint of heart. The group was expected to reach their destination by February, but when the days turned into weeks with no word, alarm bells began to ring. A search party was dispatched, but nothing could prepare them for the eerie scene they were about to uncover. The hikers' tent was found shredded from the inside, as if they had been desperately trying to escape from something or someone. But it's what was inside the tent, or rather what wasn't, that added a chilling layer to this already strange mystery. Despite the sub-zero temperatures, the hikers' belongings were left untouched and their footprints led away from the campsite, barefoot and clad only in their underwear. The first set of bodies were discovered not far from the tent, huddled around the remains of a fire. It was as if they had been trying to warm themselves in the freezing cold. But this wasn't even the most disturbing part. Autopsies revealed that while there were no external signs of trauma, some of the hikers had suffered severe internal injuries, as if they had been subjected to an enormous pressure. As the search continued, more bodies were found, but these showed signs of external trauma, one even missing his tongue. It was as if each hiker had met a different horrifying fate. Yet there were no signs of struggle, no animal tracks, and no other footprints. Just the hiker's own bare and sock-clad feet imprinted in the snow. So, what could have possibly happened on that fateful night in the Ural Mountains? Theories abound, from the plausible to the downright absurd. Some suggest an avalanche forced the hikers from their tent. Others point to infrasound caused by a weather phenomenon known as a Kármán vortex street, which could have induced panic. But let's not forget the more outlandish theories. Some propose that the hikers fell foul of a hostile Yeti who didn't take kindly to their intrusion. Others suggest extraterrestrial involvement. Yes, you heard it right, aliens. Apparently, some believe that the hikers were unfortunate enough to witness a UFO and paid the ultimate price for their cosmic curiosity. But, despite numerous investigations, we are no closer to the truth. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most enduring and chilling mysteries of our time. Each theory seems as unlikely as the next, and yet something horrific happened to those 9 hikers in 1959. The only witnesses to the event are long gone, and the Ural Mountains remain silent, holding tightly onto their secrets. The chilling tale of the Dyatlov Pass incident serves as a stark reminder of the unknown dangers that may lurk in the most unexpected of places. It's a tale that continues to puzzle and horrify, a tale that whispers through the icy winds of the Ural Mountains. So, the next time you're planning a hiking trip, bear this story in mind. Maybe choose a destination a little less mysterious? A tropical beach perhaps? Or better yet, a nice, safe mountain viewing deck? Because as this story has taught us, sometimes the beauty of nature can hide a terrifying mystery. And that, my friends, is why I prefer my mountains in picture form. Well, that's all the chills and thrills we have for you today. We've taken a walk with the smiling man who danced his way into our nightmares with his unsettling grin and eerie mimicry. We've peeked into the unnerving tale of the Watcher, the anonymous scribe whose letters left a family living in a state of constant fear in their own dream home. And we've trekked through the chilling mystery of the Dyatlov Pass incident, where a group of experienced hikers met an inexplicably tragic end in the freezing Ural Mountains. Now, we pass the torch to you. Feel free to share your thoughts on these tales, or if you've had a brush with the uncanny, we'd love to hear your personal spine-tingling stories in the comments. If you enjoyed these bone-chilling tales, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us as we delve deeper into the world of the unexplained, the mysterious, and the downright creepy. Until next time, remember, the world is full of stories that can make your skin crawl, so always keep an eye out for the smiling men and watchers in your life.